Welcome everybody to the 5-Star Frogcast. I'm your host, Kevin Benamador, and with me, as always, but not the champ anymore. I think we addressed the last episode. No, we didn't. Maybe we did.
Kevin, can you hear me? Kevin.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm outside of AEW building.
That's the WWE Network buildings, by the way.
But it's with the AEW.
Oh, okay.
You see
So that's very creative there. Not gonna lie, very creative.
I lost the title and I'm going all elite.
You know,
I could have won too. I wasn't just so fucking stupid, but I wanted to be.
You know, at least
Jack really threw me over.
You were champion. I have not been champion since like early last year. It's been over a year and like a half, pretty much.
Drought now. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know when I'm gonna win. I should really just start picking smart. Like, honestly, I think I would have. Like, I shouldn't have picked Gable, but I did. But you know what? It's fine.
Okay, we move on.
It's fine because this episode, we're catching up. We're talking about some big topics that have happened in the wrestling world, and we're continuing our greatest wrestlers of all time, our top guys. Obviously, we took a break last episode. We did predictions, and then now we're back here again, part 2 of this continuing series. So let's go over. You know, talking about Chad Gable, one of the hottest guys in the wrestling world right now. Especially honestly, for sure.
Yeah, and honestly, mentoring one of the hottest guys right now. I think even more so.
Let's talk about him because I don't know if you know, but his contract is supposed to be up very soon. Yeah. Now he's scheduled for a match at Clash of the Castle, 1-on-1 this time, versus Sami Zayn. Predictions are not this week; that's next week. So, that being said, you know we have to keep that in mind for the predictions, though. But let's just talk about Chad Gable, you know, the Alpha Academy, what they've been building up. You know, Chad's basically done with at least majority of the group. Otis is still sticking around.
He dropped Sammy last week or this past week.
He's starting. Otis is starting to show that he is going to make that huge babyface turn when he does indeed put his hands on Gable for real this time. You know, last time was kind of a mix-up at the pay-per-view, right? So I think it's been golden.
Yeah, he's one of the hottest faces right now.
I'm telling you, once it actually happens, though, it's gonna boost him.
Oh yeah, for sure. And he'll win the Intercontinental Champion.
And once again, another one of our boys, long term.
No, not our boy. Okay, well, my boy.
I did call him. I did.
Of the year.
That was 2023.
2024 might be breakout star. That's what he's going.
See, that was 2023.
Hottest guy right now, face-wise.
He's getting up there.
He's white hot. Everyone loves him.
It's good to see, you know, finally, after the tragic year of 2021 or 2021, 2020 that Otis had, he's finally getting that arc and turning it back to where it should be. Yeah. So it's good to see he's back on top. He's getting there. He's going to become a massive face. Gable is going to be an amazing heel. Alpha Academy, the rest of them, I don't know what they're going to really do with them. Probably stick with Otis, and Otis is going to get that storyline eventually. Yeah. They're building up well, though, and I like it. I like what they're doing. I know we were both kind of hesitant on the Chad Gable heel turn to see what they would do with him. But he's taken it as like.
I told you. I wasn't hesitant. I was ready for this.
Yeah.
I've been calling that. How many times have I said Gable would turn before he actually turned? I always do this. I always call it out and I miss it.
You do, but like, it's just his last heel run wasn't that great.
Memorable.
So that's what got me a little hesitant. But he's taken it and has like run off with it, and it's great.
But I think the difference is with his first heel run, he was more of a comedic heel. He was telling people to shush, I'm smarter than everyone. Yeah. That's what's kind of going with. Now that he's more like different, he's like, no, I'm a psychopath. I am going to win. I'm obsessed with this title. I'm going to break your ankle. He's kind of more, I'm not going to say Kurt Angle, but he's looking good.
Apparently he said it's easier to go to work now because he's acting like himself.
Oh, I wonder how that happened.
That's what he straight up said. He's acting like more like how he would be, like normal, like this is how he is sometimes. So
I feel competitive in a sense. I feel like he's a nice guy, but I think he's just ultimately competitive. And this is what
he is a very nice. I met him before. He's a very nice guy.
Yeah, I think he's just competitive.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Because I think he's Pan Am Olympic, right, champion. Silver wrestling. He's like silver. I don't know if it's the Olympic or the Pan Am game.
Yeah, he's a very that's just how he is. So he's
obviously
easier for him to go to work right now than it was prior. He was basically playing a character that was like fake. Is what I think he said on one of the interviews he had.
Interesting.
But no, it's cool. It's a great. Finally, we get to see them getting some really good screen time, and they're one of the top things going on in the wrestling world right now. Let's talk another big thing. Let's talk Dirty Dominic. Now he's got the obviously we brought this up, the love romance story with Liv Morgan, building up now. They had to kiss. The big moment there on Monday Night Raw, not this past week, but following the previous week.
The previous week, and then Liv Morgan with the title. Seems like
and Balor's getting in the mix, basically telling him to stop and being like, "Yo, Rhea Ripley's watching. Like, you gotta watch out. We know Mommy's coming back."
Yeah, and then Damian Priest stepping in, being like, you guys say it's okay, but does Rhea say it's okay?"
Yeah,
it's a handle. So it's actually funny. It's like Paul Heyman with Roman Reigns with Solo Sikoa, except Judgment Day. If you really think about it,
Mm-hmm.
They're doing these things, and Rhea's away right now, and obviously, she's not happy because it seems like she is the leader of that group.
Oh yeah,
she's already the manipulator behind it, but they're kind of showing it more now, which I like.
Yeah. So we know eventually Rhea Ripley's gonna come back. Liv Morgan's gonna go on a bit of a run. There is a good chance that Dominic and Liv they hit it off, and then Rhea Ripley comes back, and then Dom's kind of like, and then obviously we all us fans, we want to see the custody match at possibly SummerSlam. It's a chance or another pay-per-view, right? So here's my question. When that moment happens, the two are in the ring. Does Dominic go Liv Morgan or Rhea Ripley?
Okay. I have a storyline here with it. I think Dominic will go to Liv Morgan, but Liv Morgan is only using him, obviously, for Rhea Ripley. I think eventually when he realizes, it'll be like a match between Rhea and Dom, like you said, custody, whatever, right? Maybe after the match or whatever, Dominic was there, or Rhea wins, or whoever wins, Dom's going to go to Liv and just be like, I don't want to leave. And then Liv's going to be like, whatever, I don't care. And leave him at ringside after beating Rhea. So she'll just leave Dom, and then Rhea will clothesline Dom. And so basically he will turn. Rhea will turn on Dom, which will set Dom off to join probably Santino Escobar's crew. But that being said, I do think he sticks with Liv. Liv wants to take everything from Rhea Ripley, and that's as a big part of it is Dom. She knows if she has Dom in her back pocket, it's essentially just game over. He's won everything. It'd be even crazy if she somehow brings up Buddy Murphy as well to top it.
Okay, so you're going Liv Morgan then.
Yeah, Liv with a little twist.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say it's tight, but I'll go Rhea Ripley. And I think how it's gonna play out is Dom's gonna play into Liv as if they're getting really close. Like, it's gonna be official close almost type of deal. And at the pay-per-view, that's when it happens. Liv gets betrayed by Dom, goes back with Judgment Day, Mommy's back on top, and back with Dirty Dom. Back in Judgment Day. Let them roll out a bit longer, I think. I think there's some stuff left for Judgment Day to do before they completely disband. It's building up, though. It is building up. So, similar to you, but I'm saying there's a twist on Liv instead of a twist on the whole
Dom,
that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
He basically plays Liv very well to the point that she thinks like, I got this in the bag, and then no.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk before we go to AEW. Let's talk about Jey. No, you know what? Before we go to Jey Uso, let's talk about the thing I was mentioning to you. Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Okay.
Yes.
They're very alike. I don't know if you realize this, but very alike. They're pushing each other. Like the way that they push Cody is the exact same thing they pushed John Cena. And I hope you've noticed, which is good. Okay, it is good you've noticed that. You know, they both lost to big stars at WrestleMania. The night after, they both got F5 by Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Then they both overcome that, right? They overcome Brock Lesnar. They both win the Royal Rumble again. Well, Cody won it twice, but John Cena won it for the second time, and he went on. They get a second chance at the big guy. John beats The Rock. Cody beats Roman. And now they have the guts to do the Mark Henry retirement ceremony?
Yeah.
Get out of here, man.
I like it. I'm enjoying it. I love it.
Yeah, but it's just a repeat. Triple H should be something, should bring in new.
That's like every promotion. There's repeats like that.
But Triple H gotta bring in some uniqueness.
Loved it.
Yeah,
everyone loved it.
I wanted a little bit more original stuff. That's all. I expect more original stuff from Triple H.
Well, again, I've mentioned this before on this podcast. Who is Cody Rhodes' next big opponent that we all know? It's The Rock, right?
Yeah.
So, it's hard to create long feuds to extend it. Now, the reason why I think this looked a little out of whack is because Crown Jewel, they had Logan. They fought Logan. But this would make more sense if it's just money, simply money. Saudi Arabia probably wanted him. Because like Saudi Arabia's dude interfered with the match. So you know Saudi Arabia had money. You know Triple H was pissed.
Yeah.
I have to do this. But that was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if that wasn't the case, if we didn't have that Logan Paul situation, I think they would have hinted at it more. Maybe have a promo being like, you know what, like after the match, like, yeah, I'm thinking AJ tweets or something. So I feel like that's why it's a little of the loop. Plus, they're about to tour in Japan, so who would Cody Rhodes face in Japan? Why not? Other than Shinsuke Nakamura, who's not on his brand, AJ Styles. Yeah. Obviously, that's not going to be televised, but it's just to promote. But I like this, and at Clash with the Castle, they will probably face, I think, right? Or maybe Money in the Bank.
Nah, it's going to be Clash with the Castle. They're going to get someone new for Money in the Bank, I think. Yeah.
All right, which makes sense. I would love to see John Cena. But I get it that it's like, why are we doing the same thing? But I feel like Triple H is putting a little twist on this one.
Hopefully. I really hope so.
Maybe at Clash of the Castle, it's an I Quit match.
I really hope so. Because I
thought it was hilarious. When I saw that paced out suit, I knew what was going to happen right away.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about Jey Uso. Go to AEW, and then we'll knock off this list here. So Jey Uso's getting quite over. He's been quite over for a while now. You know, obviously, you know, you got the entrance. I think honestly, personally, it's the entrance more than anything. But and the whole Yeet thing, it just catch on with the fans. But my question is Jey Uso a legitimate top superstar? And I want to go first here.
Okay.
And I want to say that he's not.
Ooh.
He's really not. In my opinion, I think he's overrated. I'm not really behind the whole Yeet thing. I quite frankly, I think it's kind of stupid. He really can only do like 2 or 3 moves. That's it. It's super kick and a few other things that he does. And his talking, he was good with the Usos because they had like that 1 or 2 segments where like they actually did really good because they can go off each other, right? But him alone, it's just Us, Yeet. It's literally what Logan Paul said. That's all it is. And I'm gonna say this right now. They're gonna push him, but they really shouldn't. I don't think he's gonna be good for the company long term wise as a top champion.
I mean, I'd like to agree to disagree. I agree that he's long term not a great champion for the company, but short term to build up someone else, absolutely. I do think he could be not the top star, but a top star to hold the title, not the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And you know what? Yeah, he's kind of gimmicky right now with the Geek and Us thing. I'm gonna ignore your comment about 3 moves because Rollins during his injury only had 3 moves. Roman only had 3 moves. Cody sometimes throw up the 3 moves. We see Cody hit that trifecta every time of the crossroads. It's kind of getting boring. It's kind of killing what that.
Yeah, but Cody can do way more moves than that. And Seth Rollins can do way more moves than that. And Roman can do way more moves.
Not right now. But okay, we'll continue because Drew McIntyre is the same thing. A lot of people in
WWE but they do actual moves. Like Jey Uso does nothing, man. His super kick.
He does enough.
Super kick is literally his move the whole match. How many super kicks did he land? No, but that's not a good. Everyone, you know this. Everyone doesn't like the super kick.
All I'm saying, if we can watch the Young Bucks hit super kicks after super kicks, and
we all trash the Young Bucks too. So,
absolutely, I agree. But I'm saying the argument is his moveset boring. The argument is can he be a top star? And yes, he can because he is likable. I do agree his catchphrases need to come down. Maybe not use Yeet as much. Maybe go back to when they were the Uso Penitentiary, kind of bring out that style.
That'll kill him off, though. That's the thing.
I don't think so. I think that would actually give him more, just more, instead of being like, you want me to Yeet, right? Just give him more diversity because he does cut great promos. That being said, I do think he can be not the main star, but a main star just to do a quick title swap, hold it for 3 months, dip out. He's in Money in the Bank. This is a good time to give it to him. Obviously, Gunther right now is doing something with Randy Orton, so that's very interesting. And so obviously that's why they're not really ready for Gunther. And you need that transfer title. And who would be the best to do it? I think it would be Jey Uso to be like, hey, I'm the champ. Okay, here you go, Gunther. That's your title now. So I would like to see Drew McIntyre hold that title for a while. I don't like to see him hold it for 3 months. I like to see him hold it for like nearly a year.
See,
but I don't think he can. I don't think he can because they want to push Gunther. And then also news about they will eventually want to push Braun Breaker when Netflix comes out. So right now it's kind of difficult to where we put it. That's why I think right now, as a traditional champion, that's why he'll be at top. Because he's perfect to give a title, keep it hot for 3 months. You could fucking just make him a workhorse if you want. And there you go. And just drop it off. So I do think he won't be the main star, but he will be a main star. That's why I say I disagree, but or agree to disagree. I don't know. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not really about him. Let's move on to AEW quickly. MJF.
The returning.
He's back.
The return.
He's back, and he's better than ever.
It's not just the MJF, it's Triple H MJF.
No, it's the Wolf. It's the Lone Wolf. That's what he's playing right now.
Triple H.
I don't
know. Back with the Triple H.
It's a Triple H jacket. He came back and he straight up did it. I like just shot it.
I like the little Lone Wolf gimmick he's going with. Yeah, I like the new style. Looks tan as hell.
He just gets a little brawn. He just gets a little pre-spray done. Obviously still looking ripped. I'm happy he's back. AEW's finally getting some views again. It looks like he might want to do something about Will Ospreay. That'd be a really good match. No, I'm all
everyone
for it.
but one person.
Yeah, I don't know how he messed up. He should have said his name.
He will
I
call
don't
it
care
out.
if he theoretically lost the feud. He should have said his name. Should have said Punky Boy, or he should Phillip Brooks. He could have said Philly Brooks, something. It would have been great.
Like,
Or he could have been.
like,
I've also been a chick magnet, something like that. You know what I mean? Like.
No, we know he's saving it. It's loaded
better.
in the gun.
He better be.
And he's gonna pull it off.
And it better be not on pay-per-view. I don't want it on pay-per-view.
Nope.
I want it on live TV.
He'll probably do it when he's in Chicago. Honestly, whenever he's back in Chicago.
Yeah, probably. No, but I'm happy he's back. Everyone knows we both love MJF. I mean, best moment of 2023, right? Like, that's yeah, no, it's he's one of our top guys. Definitely for AEW, probably my favorite. He's up there probably, but
he just brings something to AEW. Yeah, he brings something to AEW that a lot of people don't realize, and that's a person who's a great character but can wrestle too. I feel like
I don't care what people say about his matches being boring. Go cry me a river.
But that's the thing. He is such a WWE style wrestler in the sense of he's not high fly. He's not. He's an
old style classic technical wrestler.
Yeah, He's
not even a WWE wrestler because they're not really like that anymore, to be honest.
I think they pull some of it off.
He's an 80s type wrestler. That's who he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's straight up an 80s wrestler with an amazing voice who can just speak his mind and do whatever he wants.
That's who we need. We need to see that for Brandor.
Yeah, LNA needs to jump ship and head to AEW, and then we can get some real good stuff. But all that being said, we're gonna continue our top 50 wrestlers, going from 40 to 31 this episode.
To 31.
Let's kick it off here. I think I kicked it off last time. I think so.
Okay, I don't care. It's up to you.
I think I did. So you kick it off this time at 40.
All right. My number 40. This man has been amazing. I watched him live personally. Great wrestler. He is already feuding with MJF. It seems like Will Ospreay at number 40.
Yeah. Okay, there it is. Finally, an AEW guy gets into this.
Yep.
There it is.
Yeah. So Will Ospreay, I mean, what he did in New Japan, what he's done in the indie scenes, what he's done with Ricochet, what he's done with just so many great wrestlers, Kenny Omega's matches. Like, he is just arguably one of the best generational talents we've seen. And I can't wait to see this feud with MJF, who's actually, again, not on my list.
That's insane. I still can't believe you did that. You put Will Ospreay, and you. Nothing against Willie Boy, but like, come on.
I just think because Will's older and MJF's still 26, I think there's a lot more.
Whatever.
I think by when it's all said and done, he'll be top.
It's okay. It's okay. Maxwell's gonna listen to this sometime, and he's not gonna like what you said, and then you're gonna regret it. Maybe one day when we have a chance to meet Maxwell, I'll say this. Yeah, I'll bring it up with him, and he'll look at you and be like, "Get out." Like, get out. Okay, anyways, my number 40, Becky Lynch.
Oh, wow, that's a shocker. I didn't even have her on my list. Oh, wow.
Really? You don't have her on your list? Damn. No, I had to put her on here. It's Becky Lynch. I mean, the man, just that 1 year alone kind of just, like, sent her off for the rest of her life, pretty much. Yeah. No, I've always liked Becky Lynch. I didn't quite meet her. I almost met her. With Tony. We just missed her getting out of the arena, and then we got that video. Okay. We got a video of it. So no, but really good wrestler. It was a live show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Live WWE Live.
I think you mentioned it.
Yeah, we almost met her. We just missed it, and then there was a huge crowd. But yeah. And I've seen her like multiple times wrestle in person. I think she's great. So I had to put her on the list here. Let's knock off the next three, and then I'll go first. I'll go first here. So at 39, JBL.
Oh, okay.
had to bring in. I quickly have to say about JBL. You can say something going to your guys. You know,
Yeah.
Just iconic, right? You know, the cowboy.
Yeah.
Some great matches.
APA.
Oh, of course.
One of the longest SmackDown champions, I think, as well.
Yeah. No. Since you want to shoot Cowboy, you were only champion for a year because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesdays. That's
what
the
Paul
only reason.
Heyman out of anything. Yeah.
Exactly, but that's the only
Shout out to
reason.
Paul Heyman. Great thing
Heyman.
there.
Obviously there.
Love that.
No, but I had to put JBL. Love the guy, you know.
Good one.
38 British Bulldog, Davey Boy, Art Smith. I'm on another iconic classic wrestler. Some great feuds back in the day. I mean, the British Bulldog, move, everything. It's him. And then 37, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Oh, the murderer.
Yeah.
I don't think you make the list.
Oh, yeah. I have murderers on my list. You think? I don't care about that. No, I mean, just one of the iconic, one of the first big Flash guys, you know, high flyers, bringing that to the 80s. You know, people didn't really see that. The Von Erichs were also up there for that type of thing too. Maybe I'm giving a little hint later on my list, but no.
All right.
Yeah, Jimmy Fluke, Superfly. Those are my next three. Here's what do you got? What do you got for us?
All right, so 39 for me. You mentioned him last episode. I'm finally bringing it up now. Owen Hart.
There it is.
Owen Hart. Number 39. I like the way he wrestled. I think he was the better technical wrestler compared to the brothers. But
was insane, man.
Sadly, obviously, he didn't get to build up that potential. Yes. One of the best WrestleMania matches of all time with Bret Hart. Number 38. I don't know if you said him yet. I don't remember. But Brian Pillman. He basically he took real life and shoot and worked it in the Attitude Era and everything. I remember when he pulled the gun live on TV. That was a big thing.
That was huge.
He was really much into how can I make stuff not kayfabe and make it seem legit. So a lot of that stuff we see today, especially when Rollins like, hey, you know why your wife left you and all this stupidness because you're druggy to Matt Riddle. That's basically, you could thank that to him.
Yeah.
Number 37, the champ. Whoa! Got Cody Rhodes at 37. Oh,
Oh, okay, no. Yeah, okay, yeah.
37.
37, Cody Rhodes?
I respectfully did with AEW. I respectfully did around when he was wrestling. But, I mean, there's other superstars. He's starting out. He's finally reached his prime. Let's see what he does with it.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. I'll take on the next three here. So at 36, none other than Sergeant Slaughter. Come on now. You know what? You know what I realized on your list? You've hit some of them. You've got some of them, but you're missing some of the old classics. Without the classics, you ain't getting the new guys.
I didn't grow
It doesn't matter. So, you still gotta watch it all.
Sergeant Slaughter thing shit. We're just like, don't tell me.
Are you kidding me? The Iron Sheik? Nah, no respect.
Iron Sheik. I might have him already.
The feuds of Iron Sheik. You can't. You gotta give respect to the old guys. They paved the way. Some cool fact about Sergeant Slaughter. You know, he wrestled the same night that John Lennon got shot. Bet you didn't know that.
Really? No wonder, because John Lennon probably actually killed himself after watching him wrestle.
And you know who did he wrestle that night?
Probably British Bulldog.
No, Bruno Sammartino. Really cool fact.
Oh, really?
There.
Wow.
One of the obviously the most iconic wrestlers of all time. So, I got Sergeant Slaughter, 35. All right, you're gonna like this one a little more. You said his last episode. I'm going Jon Moxley / Dean Ambrose.
Yeah. Okay.
Here he comes at 35 for me. You basically explained him last episode, but yeah, no. I've seen him wrestle multiple times. Great wrestler.
Yeah.
Huge brawler. Similar to that Kevin Owens style fighting. Keep fighting. He's had some memorable feuds, moments, both in WWE and AEW. I liked what he's done for both companies. So, Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose, 34. Trish Stratus. She makes the list here. At 34,
Okay.
I gave her.
Yeah.
I'm yeah. Trish Stratus. I mean, another Canadian. I have to put another Canadian here on the list. One of
a lot more females than I expected.
This might be it for females. I'm not gonna lie. That's
honestly, I only have 30. So
that's. I mean, I've only done 3, and yeah, no. Trish Stratus though, she's the legend of all legends for the women wrestlers. Yeah, definitely.
All right, so what do we have?
36 to 34.
So 36, you mentioned them early. I've mentioned them now. British Bulldog. You already said it. All these young guys, small
Very
guys.
close.
Because of British Bulldog, he deserves to be there. He was the big inspiration for people like Kenny and all the smaller dudes that don't think they could wrestle, even though they're like 6'1", 6 foot. That's still pretty tall, but like for like wrestling standards, it wasn't. Number 35, you mentioned him last. I'm mentioning him out, Mr. Guy Who Gets High, RVD. I mean, obviously what he's done with the ECW, WWE, and he's still wrestling to this day. He still looks pretty good.
Amazing.
And then number 34, Roman Reigns.
What are you doing?
Yep.
How are you ranking these guys so high?
Yeah, Roman Reigns. What he's done with amazing.
Your one is gonna be so stupid. It's gonna be.
No, my one's actually great.
It better.
The reason why I have Roman Reigns here is because of the fact that he was great in the trio. Just his mid-time when he was champion of face, this just never entertained me. I got back when he was a heel,
but
that's why. Because I'm going to base on how entertained I was and like the history behind it. And yes, he has one of the best storylines in history, but it's hard to say. Yeah, he had a great storyline, but I'll continue. I'll explain more later on my list.
Yeah. Okay. We'll finish it off from 33 to 31. 33, The Miz. Come on now. I had to put him here.
You have him so high.
Yes, he's nowhere near.
To
me, like, I have to also look at the wrestling, and obviously he's probably one of the best guys on the mic ever. Arguably, yeah. He's really good on the mic. He can cut a really good promo anytime he wants. So he had to be there. He's had some really good title runs. Intercontinental title, many times. Grand Slam champion twice, right? Money in the Bank holder. So he's definitely got to be here. Very respected and
2-time Money in the Bank holder, by the way.
Yes. Yeah. But no, like very respected wrestler in the business. Okay. And
no, that's a good one.
Yeah. Next one, 32, Batista. The Animal makes the list here at 32. I mean, I've always loved him. Evolution, fireworks, the pyro, the entrance, some great matches, post-Evolution Triple H feuds, all that stuff. Great entertainment. And 31, AJ Styles.
Yeah, your list is garbage.
No.
I can't wait till you hear.
I can't
wait for you to hear mine.
I know AJ Styles is probably in your top 10. That's my guess. But AJ Styles, I mean, he's done it all. New Japan, TNA, WWE. He's wrestled all over the world, done it all, and won championships everywhere. But to be fair, in WWE, there has been a time where he wasn't that great. And he hasn't been great for the past, 5-6 years. Like, top guy, right? But no, I had to put him on the list here, and there's just too many other guys on the list that I have. So, 31, AJ Styles. Take it off.
All right. So, 33, I'm going with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Another one of those high flyer kind of wrestlers. He was great. He looked good when he wrestled Jericho back in 2008. And I think he still could put on a match if he wanted to. We saw him obviously AEW. He sells really well. Ricky's there. Now, I talked about storyline with Roman Reigns. Yes, everyone's going to remember the bloodline, but who remembered Kane and Undertaker thinking they were brothers of destruction? Kane's 32. Just championships. What he's done. He was Sir Isaac Yankem, fake Diesel. And then, of course, obviously Kane and all that stuff, what he's done with Paul Bearer. Like, his debut is one of the best debuts in WWE history. He just broke down that cage. and just intimidating. He made Undertaker look small. And number 31 to finally end it, one of the best characters of all time. He has 3 of them. Mick Foley. That's who I'm going with, number 31 there. Mick Foley. Yeah, Mick Foley.
What are you
doing? He didn't have
31,
the
Tyler.
He didn't have the accolades for championship. Yes, he was a great character. But what accolades does he have? He's won tag, sure. He's won hardcore champion. At the time, the hardcore champion, which is more
need for AJ Styles.
24/7.
There is no AJ.
As well. But I'm telling you, Mick Foley is 31.
We have completely different lists, but Mick Foley is in the top like 2015 for me. But anyways, you know what? This is good. We'll continue this on the next episode of the 5-Star Frogcast. Be sure to follow us on our Instagram pages, TikTok, YouTube, all of it. And Tyler, it is time to ring the bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
And we'll catch you in the next one.